bigger, better, faster. That's what everyone is thinking about. And that's what he's thinking about in terms of psychiatry.
He has a steady stream of patients to treat.
I get these terrible pains in my stomach. And I worry.
About what?
The others. All of the others.
Sit down, please. Nope. I don't do the couch.
Well, Freud's technique is very popular, but the problem with it is that it takes a long time. And so he just wasn't a fan of that. So he's thinking there must be a way to bring modern technology, medication, to fix people at a much faster rate than Freud.
Everybody knows it. They must hate me.
Jane, I believe people like yourself shield themselves from the underlying cause of their disorder. I will help you to confront it. I will then give you something better to replace it.
You can do that.
Cameron's idea is that what we ought to do is go deeply into the brain, find the thought patterns that are causing the person to be ill, and instead implant more of what we consider to be more positive ways of thinking. So that scraping process, washing, that's where we got the term brainwashing.
Everybody knows it. They must hate me.
Cameron records Jane's feelings about herself, then plays them back to her again and again. She has to accept her negative feelings before he can give her positive ones.
Everybody knows it. They must hate me. I am pathetic. Please. Everybody knows it. Stop it. Hate me. Stop. I am pathetic.
He would use looped messages over and over and over and over. Many patients either didn't respond or would get very angry and storm out. So then he started drugging them to keep them involved in the experiments.
Cameron says he's injecting his patients with drugs to make them more receptive to his methods. Instead of brainwashing,
Your arm, please.
he calls it psychic driving.
What is that?
It's just to make you more receptive to the treatment. It's called sodium amytal.
Sodium amytal is one of a suite of medications that are commonly called truth serums. What they do is they make people very relaxed and some people very suggestible. He even claimed that he had an open door policy, which is probably true, but if you are under the influence of sodium amytal, you're probably not going to be getting up and leaving of your own accord.
They must hate me.
Cameron believes his drugs will break down the patient's resistance
But he
and
sucks
get
the
to
patients
core of
too.
their psychiatric problems.
How do you feel about yourself now?
I guess if people do hate me, it's just because I'm pathetic.
And is that good?
No. That's awful.
Now Cameron will erase those old bad thoughts and replace them with good ones.
He would take the person's personality, memories, identity, wipe them out, and then insert new ideas, new perspectives that he approved of, which raises the question, who gets to decide what's the
My
right way
ex
to look
used
at
to
the
do
world?
this to me. I think he learned it in the military. He used to make me listen to all of my messages, my negative messages, until I would just go
He plays them the same
and want to
recordings
leave.
for 20 hours a day.
Because I am a great person.
Sometimes the 10 days
And he would
straight.
tell me what I should have did.
Because I am a great person.
One of the hallmarks of Cameron's approach was he would take different techniques that had been used individually and combine them all into one package in the same patient at the same time, without the patient really having that explained to them or understanding what was going on or why.
Because I am a great person.
Self-fulfilling prophecies, they call it.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Doctor.
Do you recall what you just said?
People think I'm great.
They did.
publishes his findings in 1956, claiming astonishing success. He's now gunning for a Nobel Prize.
Well, the Nobel Prize is really the pinnacle of academic success. It's certainly not about the money.
And a bunch of
Fame.
fakes
It's
get it
about
too.
your peers labeling you as brilliant. And that's what Cameron is after. Only people like Einstein win the Nobel Prize. So it's a pretty lofty goal, but that's where Cameron's going. He has really one thought, and that is to revolutionize psychiatry and win the Nobel Prize.
But his techniques catch the attention of a different organization, the CIA.
Monday to George, why don't we take a break? Don't worry, you'll soon crack this problem of yours. One of my more challenging cases. Mr. Angeles. Please. Call me Clarence. Yes, I got your letter, but I'm sorry to say I'm not familiar with the Society for the Investigation of Human Ecology.
The Society for the Investigation of Human Ecology was a front organization that the CIA created to fund research they were interested in, such as Ewan Cameron's. And they were interested in him because he was erasing, wiping out a person's memories. You could use that on a Soviet spy or diplomat, and then implant new attitudes that he wanted.
The CIA funds Cameron's research. Brainwashing is too attractive to ignore.
Jane, how are you today?
Not good, Doctor.
Really? But you do remember the sentence.
Sentence.
People admire you.
Pickle.
I'm gonna come inside.
Cameron's methods are failing. So he uses increasingly potent drugs.
This time, I'm gonna put you under a little deeper. See if we can't drive that message home.
Will it hurt?
The reason that we know so much about what Cameron did is that he published very widely. And that's how we know about all the different medications that he tried.
What a
He tried
sick man.
LSD, that he tried sodium amytal or barbiturates.
Using people
and
as
Serno,
guinea
which is
pigs
a form of PCP.
through the
what's known
government.
on the streets
It's still going
as
on, I
angel
bet.
dust. There just wasn't anything that he would not try in his pursuit of the Nobel Prize.
Still, Cameron
How many
fails to
people have
embed
gotten a
new
Nobel
thoughts in
Prize and
patients'
done
brains,
stuff like this?
even when they
I'm
remember
sure
the words.
probably
They're
75%.
just words with no emotional meaning.
They seem to resist everything. I just need more time. This will be Nobel Prize week. It will.
The CIA's mind control program was called MK Ultra, and within it, one of the best funded sub-projects was Ewan Cameron's at $60,000, which is the equivalent of $500,000 today. For this investment, of course, the CIA was expecting results.
MK Ultra.
Cameron locks patients in isolation chambers. He deprives them of sight and sound for days at a time.
Time for your next treatment.
Cameron tries everything to wipe his patients' minds, including electricity.
I did that to my sister in
Electroconvulsive
Seattle.
therapy, ECT, is a method where you
Just
put
recent,
electrodes in a
what,
person's skull, pass
2001?
electricity through their brain, which causes them to have a seizure, which in turn treats a
Told her
mental
not to
disorder.
get it.
And you and Cameron
At
used
the time
this
I
as
was
part
taking
of
a
his method
psychology
for
class at
finding memories.
TCC. Never did help her. I think it made her worse.
Cameron's use of electric shocks is extreme, even by the standards of his day.
If experts in shock therapy would use between 70 and 150 volts, Cameron would use 150 volts. duration of Cameron would use 1 second.
Some patients are subjected to 150 treatments, receiving a total of 900 electric shocks.
What is your name?
Wow.
Part of the process. I'll sort your
The
name.
elites do this to women all the time who marry secret
In some
society.
cases, Cameron's treatments wipe away not only bad memories, but good ones too.
My life was worth just as much as anybody else's.